At the border between Vietnam and China, a small village of truck drivers pass the time. Some even do a little karaoke as they wait, sometimes weeks, for their goods to cross into China.
It has been a month and 10 days, but I have not finished one trip.
Nguyen says a designated team of Vietnamese drivers who regularly test for COVID transport the containers across the border to a parking lot in China. There, Chinese buyers check the goods before paying sellers. Nguyen is waiting for confirmation on his mango delivery. Before the pandemic, he says he'd make 2 to 3 more trips than he is now, earning around $220 for each trip.
In general, we can make some money to support the family, but if this situation goes on, the family will suffer and starve.
The cause of the delay on this day? COVID-19.
The Chinese side announced that one or some of their truck drivers on their side got infected with COVID-19, so they closed the border for disinfection. That's why we had to wait for so long that the jackfruit became rotten.
China's zero COVID policy temporarily closes borders when an infection occurs and temporarily bans certain imported fruits when COVID is detected. Economist Adam McCarty says while crops such as rice and coffee might find new markets outside of China,
the ones intimately connected physically to China that are producing fruits and vegetables, they're in real trouble.
In neighboring Cambodia, Longan farmers such as Preap sell fruit to a Thai company that acts as a middleman to get her fruit to China. She says no one has been buying her fruits for export during the pandemic.
We're able to sell just little in Cambodia, not much outside Cambodia like before.
In Cambodia, she sells Longans at lower prices. Facing the rising cost of fertilizer and oil, she says she's desperate and hopes China will allow direct imports of Cambodian Longan soon. The two countries are currently finalizing a deal.
I appeal for the Chinese market to be opened very soon, so farmers have some hope.
Strict scrutiny of fruit imports and border delays are expected to impact Chinese consumers as well.
I suspect in general there'll be price rises and Chinese consumers are paying the cost of the zero COVID policy on the borders.
In the meantime, truck drivers like Nguyen see no way out of these long delays.
No, we try to comfort ourselves by sometimes having drinks together. We don't count on the wages anymore.
He says the wives and children of truck drivers will have to provide for themselves somehow, while the husbands wait. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News.